My name is Natha Depew. My background, I come from a very dysfunctional family. I remember starting to be abused in the crib, all the way up from my mother, my father, my brother, school teachers, sexually abused from my school teachers, sexually abused from my father, and sexually abused from my brother. Emotional abuse was from my mother, which was in the crib. Sexual abuse from my father started when I was about 3 on up, and then after my father passed away at the age of 14 for me, my brother started abusing me, physically abusing me, sexually abusing me. During the earlier times, my school teachers, my kindergarten teacher, my 3rd grade teacher, and my 6th grade teacher physically abused me. And 2 were females, 1 was a male. How does anybody survive in a situation like that but go within yourself and become somebody else? And that's what I did. From my earliest memories, I have voices that are different people that help me deal with the situations that I was involved in. But then the only thing is, that's the only way you're brought up, and that's the only thing you know. And so you either love it or you hate it. The ways I would cope would be the voices within me telling me to stop crying, suck it up, deal with it. You know your father loves you. You know you're going to go to him. You know your mother hates you or dislikes you strongly. And just stay away from her as much as possible. This is what my voices would tell me to do. And many of the times when I would stay away from her, I would actually go to my father and know what would happen to me at the time. And it didn't matter because I thought that was love. My first experience with incarceration was when I was 14. I was shipped up to my brother's wife's mother up in Elk Grove, California. And I was made to live up there with her. She had a foster child that was living with her, and she was physically and emotionally abusing us also. And I got so fed up with it that I took money out of her purse. I took the little girl and we ran away. I got in a truck with a man that took us down to I think it was Modesto, and he made us stop, and next thing you know, the cops were there to pick us up. So I ended up at juvenile hall. That was my first time of going into any detention center. And I think I was there about 4 or 5 days when my brother came to pick me up from San Diego. He took me back down to San Diego, where my mother was. And a few days later, I was taken to juvenile hall, again down in San Diego, where I went from juvenile hall to Ventura School for Girls. My mother came to see me 1 time in the whole 3 years. And when I left, I went back down to her home in Carlsbad, California, where I wasn't there very long either because she shipped me off to foster homes. She didn't want to deal with me. This is the lady, my mother was the lady that taught me how to steal, cheat, and lie when I was very young. She had me go to Knoxbury Farm and steal a chicken and sit out in the car waiting for them to get through with Knoxbury Farm. Just to sit there, this little tiny chicken. And I got so hurt. But that's the way my mother treated me. So again, I dealt with it. And the day after my 18th birthday, my mother passed away on Easter Sunday. And that's where I felt freedom.